Hey, what up, guys? Welcome to the Artist Shirty podcast. I'm here with the good friend Cash from Chicago, Illinois. He runs, what was it called? The Name House Party. I appreciate you having me on there. That video's out right now. And I just want to welcome you to the pod, man.
Man, thank you. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure and an honor to be on this platform. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You've been doing a lot of big things, and this is a part of your brand, and I'm loving where it's going.
yeah, I appreciate you, man. I really just started this because you know what they say, like, if you can't join him, make your own.
Facts.
So I was
Facts.
like, man, like I see all these podcasts and I'm like, man, I kind of want to start my own to get my friends on here, people that I know and give them a place to like share their story, share their music, share their experiences and stuff like that. So I really appreciate you having come in on my pod. I appreciate you putting me on your platform too.
Oh, anytime, man. You definitely did your thing. We definitely did your thing, and we were honored that you came all the way from LA to come do the platform. Um, Started a lot of people asking how can I get on. So I mean,
Oh, really?
yeah, so definitely appreciate that.
Oh man, I'm glad it's growing because it's really dope what you're doing too. Just literally like putting DJs on, giving them a place to share their skills, share their music and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know how it is in LA, but Chicago, there's a lot of gatekeeping, bro. Like
Duh, bro,
it's
this everywhere.
true. And it's like, you gotta pretty much I don't know if I can say this on your platform,
Nah, you can
but
say whatever you want,
but
man.
you gotta like dick ride a little bit. And you know, I can't be phony with nobody. Even when we first met, like, you know what I'm saying? Like if we didn't click the way we did, you would have known, but it seemed like we clicked and it was just it's that. Like I like being genuine, you know what I mean? Like
Oh,
if I can't
100%.
be genuine with you and I gotta fake like I like you, I'd rather just be like, it's all right.
Yeah, that's why meeting like genuine people that you really click with, I think that's important. Super important actually, because you don't want to work with someone you don't fuck with, you know?
Nah, that's true. Like I do that all the time with artists that I don't like.
Hey, but like, you know what they say too, you gotta play the game to succeed a little bit. So you can play the game for now, and just figure something out as you go.
Nah, facts. Like that's definitely true. But going on with this, like the platform and how everything is coming about, like for DJs like us, producers, I always say that I'm a producer first.
Oh, me too.
Like DJing is second for me. Like, I don't do the fancy little tricks. I don't, go out here and, try to make different transitions like kind of crazy or anything like that. But my track speaks for itself. Like, I'm that's where I succeed in. I'm just fortunate enough that I learned how to DJ, the basics, you know what I'm saying? Think about Avicii, like um rest in peace, but he was a basic DJ, but his productions like spoke for him.
Mm, that's the producer comes first mentality, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like it's all about the music. I feel the same too. I'm like, I'm not the best DJ, but as DJs, we're vibe curators, right? We should gotta know like the
Yeah.
basics of transitions, beat matching, how to move a crowd, what songs to play, how to create the vibe, stuff like that.
Yeah, cause them people on the floor, they don't care what you like, what type of transition you're doing, what
Yeah.
type of echo effect that you're doing. They don't care about that. It's can you move a crowd? Can you adjust? If what we're playing, like technically I like to play nothing but house, but
Yeah, me too.
sometimes you do get in arenas or places where you have to switch it up and you might have to, go back to the 2000s, play a little bit of Flow Rider, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm, yeah.
Like, so things happen or, Taylor Swift is,
A Bad Bunny,
T-Pain.
whatever moves the
Right.
crowd, right?
Whatever moves the crowd. Sometimes you don't get the spaces that you want, like I don't take a lot of like private events. Like I'm not a wedding DJ.
Like
I'm
mm,
not an open format DJ, but have I done it? Yes, I have done it. You know what I mean? But where I shine the most in is DJing house.
yeah, like an artist, producer, DJ though, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
'Cause that's what you love, that's what you like to make, that's what you wanna play out for people.
Yeah,
It's crazy you talk about open format 'cause I just did a pod with someone recently, that should be coming out soon. He's an open format DJ 'cause he thought you just gotta get into DJs, like, restaurants, weddings, and stuff, and then he just literally, like, after, like, 4 or 5 years, like, not all DJs are the same.
nah, all
You know what I
DJs
mean?
is not the same, and you do not have to take that route. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I don't know, I feel awkward. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just me. I don't know about anybody else, but I feel awkward like when I'm playing open format because that's not what I do. I feel like I'm a
Yeah.
poser. Like that's not what I
You feel
do.
like
I'm
a
not
fraud.
right. I'm not here. I'm not these DJs that's open format and that's gonna switch it up and stuff like that. But do I have that in my arsenal? Yeah, you
Mm,
gotta learn it, but that's not what I do. But I try to stay away from things that doesn't align with my brand.
yeah, no, 100%. And you gotta stick to your brand, like, that's who you are, that's what you do.
Yeah.
Alright, man, so let's get into this a little bit, like, deeper conversation, like, I
Okay.
always ask my guests, like, where did Cash come from? How did you end up as that as your DJ name?
Well, funny thing is cash does not mean money.
Yeah.
You know, Cash is actually my son's name. So
Oh.
it's the abbreviation of Cameron Anthony Sanders Hudson. So like people always was like, oh, when I was younger and stuff like that, people thought it was like Cash like that, but no, it's actually my son's like name abbreviated.
Wow, 4 names.
So when people ask me, they get like, "Oh, wow, I thought it would like you have" nah, it's my son's name.
To be honest, I thought that's what it was too, you get Cash, but hey,
Yeah,
that's a deep meaning into it, though.
yeah, like he's a major part of my life, like, so ways that I try to like honor and stuff like that, there are little short little meanings and stuff like that that I do, you know what I mean? So that's one of them.
Yeah, I like it. Like your brand, like we were talking about branding earlier, like your name, all that stuff. It has to have some type of meaning. I mean, not
Yeah.
always, because sometimes people just, they look at a billboard, they're like, oh shit, that's kind of cool. I'm gonna just use that as my name. But it's nice to have a story behind it, because like in this situation, you can tell that story to people. It's not just like, oh yeah, I was looking through a magazine and then picked one out.
Uh, yeah, and like I got the ghost logo inside my well, if you see right here. Yeah, I got
Hmm.
the ghost logo and the ghost has a meaning too as well. It's like, I have ghosts written a few tracks for a few people, but it's also like I feel like I'm not seen. You know what I mean? So it's like I have all this talent in the world, but I'm not being seen. So I feel like I'm a ghost.
Ah, that's part of it too.
Yeah, so it's kinda like two different meanings.
Hey, I really like that though. I did. So glad I asked you because now I know, and not everyone,
Yeah,
people who watching this is gonna know about that one.
yeah, so, um, this ever when this goes big, we're gonna speak it into fruition. When it
Existence.
goes
Yeah.
big, that's what it is.
So like you're just saying that you're ghost producing for people. Like, how did you get into the producing game in the first place? What started it all? Like, just getting the music.
Shoot. Well, man, years and years and years ago, the funny thing is, I used to work for this label out here. It was, you could say hip hop, drill wasn't even a thing at the point of time. So you could say hip hop label. And, my cousin had started it. And so, I was kind of like his assistant, you know what I mean? He was working with people like, Monica, um, it was a few DJs out here, I mean, not DJs, producers that were, doing major things out here that I was fortunate to be in rooms, so I would just go with him and I'd be like, "Yo, I wanna make music," you know?
Mhm.
At that point in time, I think, well, Logic, I don't think Logic existed.
How
Um,
long was this ago?
this was a while ago.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to tell my age, but this was a while ago.
It was a while ago, okay.
Um, but, so yeah, it was Fruity Loops. Fruity Loops was around. This was like the
Mm,
beginning of Fruity Loops. But for some odd reason, Fruity Loops was, it's Chinese to me. I could
mm.
never like get the hang of Chinese. I mean, for
Fruity
I could
Loops?
never, I could write Fruity Loops. Like, so, he was like, well, I got this program. It was a producer that I had met. He was like, well, I work off of Reason. And
Mm,
so I learned Reason, like the first edition of Reason. I know there was like
mm.
multiple. And, then my cousin was like, what you think about DJing? And I was like, DJing? Like, cool, like my idols back then in producing was like Timberland and
Mm,
like Manny Fresh, like all the type of people where they did DJ Swiss Beats, like all of them, what I mean, before I even got into house, you know what I'm saying? Like, um, and so I remember he brought me these they were turntables and I my first 2 vinyls, don't laugh. Well, it ain't, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
My first 2 vinyls that I ever brought in life was like Cameron the Purple Haze album. And so and
Hey, man, everybody starts somewhere.
yeah, uh it was Little John and the East Side Boys.
Yeah,
So
damn.
uh I would practice and I would just practice and um I kind of got a little bit discouraged because vinyl is different,
Oh,
so
bro.
like there was no beat matching and no, trying to, well, there's always been beat matching, but like there wasn't no easy button to, you couldn't
Yeah,
see the waveforms or anything like that. So um I would just sit at his crib and I would just learn how to beat match and learn and learn. And at that point in time, you couldn't like YouTube how to, like
yeah,
how to do
that's
it. So
true.
you really had to pick it up from just doing it.
Trial and error, man, trial and
Right.
error.
So I got a little bit good at it, got my first um party that I did, which sucked because I had to carry so much vinyl.
You gotta carry crates.
I had to carry crates and I hated that. I was like, why do people do this?
Yeah,
And it was so different back then than it was like now. Not trying to show my age once again.
yeah.
But it was so different and I hated it and I just shied away from it and I just kept producing.
Mm,
So that's kind of like how I got into like pretty much producing without, going deeper and deeper into it.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, I always loved music. I always loved being around music. Music has helped me mentally.
Mm.
When I'm going through something and I make something, I feel better.
It's therapy, man.
Yeah,
Especially when you're creating, like, music, it's a vibe and a feeling, I always say that. And when you create your
always.
own, and then you're making your own music, and you're putting it out there, and you're listening to it, like, like 100 times, because 'cause you're always like, "What can I do better? Like, how can I make it, better?" But you're listening to it,
Yeah,
and, you created that, and you just want
definitely.
other people to, listen to it also, so that's, like, the whole game.
Yeah, that's true. Like So I owe a lot to music. Music has hurt me too. Like
No doubt about that.
music has hurt me too, but it's a love-hate relationship. Like I did retire from music for a while, but I always was able to be in a couple of rooms that I wasn't supposed to be in. So I was fortunate that I was able to see, you know what I mean, at least,
Oh,
what it
100%, man. It's all a learning process, like, being you should be blessed to be in, like, certain rooms, like, you might have been in rooms that are, like, someone else might never experience, you know? So when you're in
yeah.
there, you're like it and then you just, your eyes just lock in and see what's going on and just take in whatever you can.
Nah, that's true.
But it's
Yeah.
crazy that you started on vinyl because, my friends just got a vinyl, like, setup, and we're trying to
Uh-huh.
get some vinyls and, like, just, mess around and practice. But I got it easy because I only started DJing, like, 2 years ago, man. Everything digital, just carrying a USB has, like, 1,000 tracks. I can't imagine carrying
So much
crates.
simpler. Like, I'm trying to tell you, I'm so glad that technology has caught up with that. Like, I don't care about the sync button. Listen, a lot of people listen, it's there for a reason. Trust me. Use it. Please, because back then there was no sync button. There was no like it was so much harder and like I don't care like if it gave you your stripes or nothing like that. It's still a lot of DJs now that mix
Oh,
on vinyl that freaking suck. Like, so
yeah.
it doesn't matter. Like, you know what I'm saying? I get tired of these DJs just hating. Listen, it's new technology. I will rather stay with this new technology than the freaking
Vinyl,
carry
like
crates.
where do you think where did that whole beef come from? Like, why do DJs hate the fact that the vinyl's there and that people use it? I never really understood it.
I mean, you gotta, I mean, because it's like war rooms, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ever, like you said, you had it easy. You only been DJing too. I had to go through the process. I had to
Yeah,
literally go to a record store. There's
yeah,
no record pools. There's no
yeah,
none of this. I literally had to go to the store, pick out vinyl, make sure the vinyl wasn't scratched, make sure it worked, go through different sections of the track with the needle. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's it's like I did all this and now all these new DJs are on TikTok, like influencer DJs that they call them,
Mhm.
and it's like I got it easier. You know what I'm saying? Like I can pick up a controller today for at least 199, $200 at least, and
Mm,
go to YouTube and figure out how to beat match, how to do all this other stuff without going to the record store, trying to beat match without looking and
yeah,
like
straight by ear. You don't even have like a BPM counter. You just gotta literally tap tap and just figure it out as you're going, right?
yeah, so I understand the frustrations, but it's we'll never go anywhere forward if we keep just dwelling on in the past. Like, you know what I'm saying?
100%.
It's you can't do it. You know what I mean? Like the world evolves every day. You know,
100%.
groceries was once you didn't spend over $300, $200 for 5 items, you know,
Yeah.
like so constantly the world evolves and it's gonna keep evolving. With this AI stuff, it's evolving. You just gotta know how to use it. I wouldn't say like I don't really use AI like that. I have used it before to get a idea out. Like I have wrote something and then AI sing it because I'm not a good singer.
Mm.
And sometimes I can't get a good singer, but I want to
Yeah.
put this out. You know what I'm saying? Like before I got put on the splice, you know, you might as well say that's a industry standard now. You know what I mean?
100%. Everyone uses it, bro.
Everyone uses it, and you can't be upset about it. It actually helped, like, certain things that I use Splice for, like, I don't wanna keep doing drum loops all the time, like, making my own drum loops. I wanna get into what my idea is, and if I can get into that quicker, who cares? It's
And
what you make. I'm not saying steal everything from
yeah.
Splice and just be like, "Hey, I made this track, but you just took everything from Splice." Nah, mix it up, but
Yeah,
it's okay if you take something from here and you flip it or, where a lot of people get caught up at is Splice out of vocals, and I understand why, because there are not a lot of singers. Like, I need to
that's
get my idea out and I don't want to keep waiting. Like I gotta wait on a singer. Then
you gotta
sometimes these artists are prima donnas. And, and you get discouraged because they
it take a long time to even, like, record it. It's a demo, and then they gotta re-sing it, then you gotta tune it, then you gotta
so
mix
man,
it. It's a lot of work. And you know what's
lot
funny?
of
I
work.
always say this about Splice, like, as producer DJs, of course, when we hear a sample from Splice, we're like, "Oh, that's a Splice sample." You ask anybody on the street, regular people who just, like, listen to music, like, normally, like, you guys say, "Hey, you know what Splice is?" They have no idea.
Have no idea.
And the chances of
None.
them to listen to the same vocal, like, in a house track or something, it's pretty rare. 'Cause they're gonna listen to their favorite artists, like, it's a small little group, and then they're just gonna, repeat the songs that they like, listen to that same playlist, so
All the
it's
time. It's just like DJing. Who cares about the tricks in this? Like, they just wanna dance, they wanna have a good time, they want you to curate a good time for them. They don't care about can you
you
do 8
scratch, can
tran
you, like,
scratch
all that
8
stuff.
transitions in one song. Like, no. Listen, as long as you can beat match, and I'll tell this to any new, DJs out here that wanna learn, listen, DJing is fun. Like, even if you don't have no purpose in this, you know what I'm saying? You just wanna it seems like a fun hobby for you.
Oh,
Do it. Don't let these DJs discourage you or, you know, anything like that. Now, producing is another thing,
oh,
but
completely different.
like another thing. But even if you want to get into producing, like I would say learn if your main basis is to be a DJ, learn the basics of being a DJ. Like you don't have to learn how to be um
James Hype.
yeah, James Hype. You don't have to do all that. Like it's entertaining. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? He is a master of his craft, but
Mhm.
that's the route he chose to go to. That's his journey, you know?
Yeah.
You know, that's his journey and that's what set him aside. You know what I'm saying? But don't let anybody like if that's something that you are interested in and that you want to do, have fun with it because that's
And
what DJing is about, having fun,
100%. I
you
totally
know?
agree with that. And plus, like we're saying, like, technologies like AI, YouTube, I think that's why there's so many DJs and it's just like people that want to get into music or DJing, producing, because it's so available. Like you said, you can buy a controller for like $200, watch a couple
Yeah.
YouTube tutorials, download some music, and just get started. There's no gatekeepers anymore. The information is all out there. It's just up to you to
Oh,
like get started. And I think that's the hardest thing with a lot of people who want to do anything in life is getting started.
but these older DJs and they feel like you taking money from them, which is not your fault. Like if you succeed, like if you have that personality, because I'm not gonna lie to you, TikTok DJs, they have personality.
Hmm.
And that's what the people buy into. They don't care what they DJ and like they buy into the person who has personality. So as somebody who has worked night and day to try to learn this and stuff like that, it can be a little bit discouraging. It can be a little bit of hate and stuff like that because it's not your fault and it's not their fault. You want to know who fault it is? It's the promoter's fault. It's the people in these clubs that just want to fill up the clubs and bring people in there.
about money at the end of the day.
At the end of the
How
day,
many
is
tickets can you sell? How many drinks can you sell? Like, man, I see some terrible DJs, like, and those clips go viral, obviously.
but
And it's
that's what it's
like,
about. You can't it's a money thing, you know what I'm saying? If you
mhm,
really want to, like, and I would tell this to the old DJs, if you wanna set yourself apart from, you don't need these clubs. You
yeah.
don't need these festivals. You don't need all that. Start your own thing. You have your own fan base. House music was always underground. Like, do your thing. Stop worrying about the other person because I promise you, it's gonna get worse.
Oh,
You know,
man, 100%. If you worry
it's
about
gonna
other
get
people, dude, just do like what you said, just do you. And you'll figure it out, man, like
just
and I
do
also like to say
you.
this, man, there's so much room in this industry, like, I don't wanna say you gotta sit with the big majors or anything like that, but like you said, if you start your own thing, like I started my own podcast, you could start your own label, your own event or something. It's gonna be hard in the beginning, but, like, there's room for it, and then if you have a solid fan base, build some solid fans, and man, possibilities are endless.
That's it. And like I say, don't worry about nobody supporting you in the beginning because people don't see your vision. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So,
Yeah.
but you going up against, I think I seen today there is a DJ that I think she's a horse or something
Oh,
like
Horse
that.
Girl.
I I I was
You don't
like,
know about her?
I don't want to, but I see
She
no disrespect.
Yeah,
Like,
no, she's a very interesting, she has a whole very interesting persona. She says, like, she was born on this fairy farmland, and that's not I mean, obviously it's makeup, but, like, her music isn't bad. It's very, like, hardstyle, like, but
but
it's,
why does she have to do that to make? But that's it's a money.
I don't
I
know.
gotta stick out. I gotta do this. Like, I was fighting the image of Cash as well. Still
Yeah.
fighting. Like, I was gonna put a mask on, but then I was like, why?
Nah, nah,
Why
you
would
don't
I
gotta do
put a
that.
ma- Why would I put a mask on? That's not me.
Yeah.
It's it's not me. And I think that's fake and that's not being genuine. But I mean, that's who and going back, and that's why these DJs are like older DJs are mad. They gotta go up against Horse Girl.
Mhm.
Like,
That is true, and they don't see her vision though, you know what I mean? So, like
I don't I don't think nobody sees. Listen,
Yeah.
no disrespect.
Yeah.
However you do it, you know, as long as you making the people happy, that's all that matters. But do I question? I question. Like, is that something that we have to do? You know what I'm saying?
Ah,
To
I don't think so, man.
hey,
If it
what
kinda feels like it, cause like, people that are doing that type of, a mask on, like a persona, it just works for them, you know? Like, if
I
you
mean,
did it, if it doesn't work, then you're just gonna be like, "Oh, man, like, it's not working, cause maybe that's just not you, you know? Number 1 rule on a social media, be authentic,
be
cause people will
authentic.
see right through the bullshit.
I mean, nah, they don't. I used to think that. Like,
Really?
listen. I that's how it should work in the real world.
Yeah.
But think about it. Marshmello, he was a known DJ before he was Marshmello, but he made more being Marshmello. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't come out like Daft Punk. Like, Daft Punk came out like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To the EDM world and the house world and stuff like that. They didn't come out without it. You know, so it's
That's kinda interesting you say that because I know, like, certain DJs, they started, like Mal P started as Maurice West, that's
yeah,
just one popped out, and then when he changed to Mal P, then he blew up. So I guess sometimes, like, a brand change is necessary. It just
yeah.
depends, like, if you wanna change up your artist project. Because I think after if you're doing something for, like, X amount of years it's not working, it's time to switch it up.
Yeah, but it's funny, you the same person. Like, what
Yeah.
you like, you're the same person. Like, we, Green Velvet wasn't Green Velvet, you know what I'm saying? Like, all these DJs, like, there's a reason why, they had to rebrand themselves, and we gotta blame the industry for that. We
Mm,
have to. That's not the person's fault. I don't know if any of these guys had a, like, epiphany, was like, "Hey, this ain't working for me. Maybe I should think more Disney." You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
like, to no disrespect, like, all these guys that I brought up are hardcore DJs.
Yeah,
I'm a
all
fan of them
just
all.
yeah, mad respect for all of them. They put in the work. It's not like they were just it was just handed
Yeah,
to them, you know what I mean?
but it sucks that they can't be like, like, I feel like, why did you have to you're the same person. Like, what changed about you? Like, you're the same person. You probably changed the style of your music a little bit, but it's
Yeah.
still you in there.
I think what it is like how you're portraying yourself to like to the audience, to fans, you know? You're just a different person. And like if you let's say you change up your style, your vibe or whatever, like your brand or whatever it is, and people were more attached to the newer brand than the old brand. You know what I mean? Like different color schemes or like what you're wearing. I don't know. Maybe you put on a helmet like Marshmallow or something. You know, people follow what they want to follow, but if it doesn't hit, it just doesn't hit.
Yeah, and that's where I I I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so there's no hate in my blood for it. It's just sometimes I look at certain things and, like I said, I was 10 minutes away from putting on a mask.
Yeah.
like, so,
Bro, man, I know I can imagine having like a mask on and DJing and for like I don't know, hours and stuff and you're all sweating in there and like, oh man, I can't do that. That's not me. That's not authentic to me.
yeah. And I get that. Like I say, I'm still fighting through, I identity crisis, but, like, at the end of the day, I'm still gonna be me. Um, but
Yeah, man. Like what you said, just be 100% true to yourself. You
yeah,
know what I mean? You're gonna do what you wanna do. Don't let anyone else distract you or convince you to be something else that you're not, you know what I mean?
that's true. That
So
is 100% true.
and coming from that, like social media, I gotta talk about social media because we were literally just talking about all these DJs, producers on social media, like putting on masks, putting on a show, like being characters, literally like either Disney character or freaking evil characters, whatever you want to choose to be, right? Like, what is your feeling on social media? Because I know we're around the same age. We're not going to disclose age yet, but like this whole
I
game has
hate
changed. Just the
social
technology.
media. I hate it. 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 I do not like doing content, but I understand that I have to. Like, it's too much. It's like, I just my bad. I
All good.
just put out a song. First, I made the song.
Yeah.
That's first. I made the song. Now I gotta do my distribution, put it out here. Now, like, I have to go do something silly or just put some type of content out here that'll make me stand out. Try to find personality. I don't know about you, but me on camera, it's hard for me to find my person. I'm a funny person.
Yeah.
Like, but I did go viral on a few things. They were funny, but it wasn't my music.
Yeah, happens all
It's
the time.
and I got discouraged and I was like, yo, I'm not doing this. Like, I'm not about to, like, I'm a funny person, but this ain't what I'm about. I want you to check out my music.
Mhm.
So I kind of, like, I went on a run for a minute and I was getting, like, hit up by DJs and stuff like that, like, that never ever thought about talking to me just off of a funny sync video. Um, and it went viral. I had known DJs liking it, commenting, but it wasn't my music.
Mm.
And it sucked. And I was like, yo, okay, I know the formula to go viral, but how can I make this work for my brand?
Bro, it's funny that we're talking about this because I literally feel exactly the same. I literally dropped a song last week and I just dove deep into like YouTube videos of like how to portray like my personal brand, myself and my music and but how do I showcase that and what type of content do I gotta do to have people care that to listen to my music and care about me. So we're on the same exact boat, dude.
Every like it's we all are, and that's the good thing about community. We all are in the same boat. Some people figure it out. Like it's one of these DJs. He's actually from here. I think he do like hard style. What is his name? Jake or I forgot. But he's getting a lot of traction now. I'm sorry if you do listen to this and I don't know your name like that, but um yeah, he does like hardstyle. He's been getting a lot of traction and his content like I never met him, but he actually like he does content right and it fits him and he figured it out. It's just certain people that figure it out. I haven't
Mhm.
figured it out. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. Some I try everything.
You
I
don't
try
try
dance.
enough, bro. I try everything.
I dance. I make funny content. But the funny thing about it is I'm also fighting TikTok and Instagram um I'm fighting them because like when people actually do hear my music, for example, I just put out a new single called Move It. When it reaches people, people be like, "Oh, this is good." You know, or like I have had a couple of DJs that are on, they hit the like button, they not go really just, I like it. That's enough for me. That means that I'm in the right direction. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
100%.
You don't have to comment, you don't have to say anything. Shout out to the people who are, supporting it like you and like everybody else who are like likes the song. Like I'd rather you like the song than for you to like you don't have to sugarcoat it to me. You can be like,
Yeah.
this ain't it. You know what I mean? Like I like that because fine, I'm gonna go harder. I don't need a yes man. I don't need like I'm not even if I was in a better position as far as a DJ producer, I would still want people to tell me the truth.
Oh, 100%.
I don't need like I say, I don't need a yes man. I honesty is key. That's what's gonna make me better. And that's what I'm aiming to be is better, not just mediocre and just, um like that. Like the track Move It is a mixture of how Chicago house, you could say ghetto house and trying to bring it tech house in that type of form. Like I try something different. It's not your regular like house tech house type joint. I feel like, it got a little bit of soul in it, you know what I'm saying? So um other than just that, so it's like you try different things. If it work, cool. If it don't, go back to the drawing board. We are producers, you know what I'm saying? That's
Man, we're always
that's what
learning. Gotta
right. We're
adjust.
always learning.
I mean, think about like, I don't know, like before social media, like how the hell did you get people to listen to your music? You literally had to have like a major label or I don't know, throw posters or something to like buy a CD.
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of
You
miss
know?
those days.
Yeah.
Like
Like you're literally hustling on the street, like, yo, here's my CD, or you gotta go buy CDs, and
no,
there
it
it
was
was albums
radio.
too,
It was
huh?
radio.
Oh,
It was radio. Like I like radio, it was DJs playing your stuff like I'd rather go that route. And maybe that's me being one of them, old DJs. I'm not old, like, I'm not that old, but,
Yeah,
just going the route of that
old
because
school.
it's frustrating, you know what I'm saying? You have to figure out a lane, and it doesn't happen over well, I would say some people, it might happen overnight.
Oh, yeah,
They just
100%.
I will just speak for myself. Like I say, it's hard when that camera is on, it's hard, like, my personality just goes and hide, and then I look at it and I'll be like, "Yo, how?" Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
It's fu
saying?
it's funny that you say, like, the old, like, radio and, like, all that, like, buying CDs, stuff like that. The other DJs playing it, 'cause, for me, like, since I started it, like, what, 5 years ago, like, everything was, like, what it is, social media, you can make music at home, what you call it, DJing so like, anyone can DJ now.
Yeah,
But the thing is, man, like, everyone's doing it. Everyone's posting content, everyone's a DJ. Not a lot of there's a lot of producers, but, more DJs, I wanna say, because it's easier.
yeah,
But,
I
man,
see that more, but now I see on TikTok, everybody's like, "Oh, well, I didn't try to do this DJing thing, you know, people keep telling me in order to stick out, I gotta produce." So now it's a lot of people that want to learn how to
true.
produce, which is it's like I said, the DJ market is oversaturated. I will say that, but I mean, the real ones will stay, and the ones that was just doing this just because it's a fad,
Mhm.
they won't
They ain't gonna
last
last.
long,
They ain't
you
gonna
know.
last. I
So
give 'em,
I
like, a
mean,
year or 2 tops.
yeah, so they might be popping right now, you see them and stuff like that. Doesn't mean that they're gonna be here in the next year or 2,
Mm, yeah.
they might get booked for a fest, who knows, like, but that doesn't mean that they're going to, stick around that long because at the end of the day, it does take skills
Oh,
to do this, even if you use a sync. And I'm a fan of sync. Like, I don't use it that much. I use it when I'm doing my pre-recordings, yes.
uh,
Like, why not?
yeah.
But, um, yeah, it's like, have fun with it, run your race. Don't worry about yes, the clubs is making this bad for people who actually do this, but at the end of the day, there are other outlets that you can do. Like, I
Throw
know
your
that
own
yeah.
event.
Huh?
Like throwing your own event.
Yeah, throwing your own event, and I know it might be scary. Trust me, I started this platform, the name, the house party, and it's, I'm going through my beginner stages, but like I say, you came on the platform. I started the platform. You came on the platform. Um, Now I'm doing my first event at a coffee shop. That's gonna be dope.
Oh,
That's
you
gonna
know, pop-up going?
yeah,
Oh, when's
and
that?
hmm?
When's that coming on? Plug that in right now.
Oh, yeah, so I'm doing a Brood in Chicago. I have 3 DJs on there. It'll be me, doing house. I'm mixing it up a little bit. I have, this dope, girl DJ named Taylor. Um, I think her thing is Tailor Made Vibes. If I got that wrong, I'm sorry. She does Afro house and piano or something like that. And then I have Rondell Adams, he's doing techno. So, I
Ooh, very interesting 3 genres, like
yeah, so it's like I'm mixing it up, but there's different genres of house. And I think like we all get into this, well, that ain't the genre I'm in. So like, why? There's a time that you could come from this time to this time to listen to this music. Who knows? The DJ on the next one might be dope. You might want to stay there and listen. Like, it's giving everybody opportunity, you know what I'm saying? So
I
that's
love
the
that.
That's the main thing of this platform is getting back to the roots of you put the skills in, come showcase it, and if this is underground, this is what it's supposed to look like. You know, it's not supposed to be super mainstream to where um no one there are gatekeepers. You know, I want to give everybody an opportunity to showcase their talent, uh regardless of what genre of house it is. You know,
You know what?
Chicago is house music
Yeah.
central, but it's so much gatekeeping and even with the older DJs that have it, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to, because
Don't name
one
some
day
names.
I might have to deal with them, but they be gatekeeping, and it just be like, listen, you getting older. Who's gonna be somebody who comes up after you? Like a lot of these DJs in Chicago don't realize that. Like you getting older, and that's the reason why we lose so much. We lose. You have Ultra, you have all these other festivals. Yeah, we got a couple of festivals that come to Chicago, but they're not ours. And this
Mm.
is one of the house music meccas. You know what I'm saying? Everybody pays homage here, but we should have one of the biggest festivals here. And
You're not talking about Lollapalooza.
I'm not talking about Lollapalooza. I'm talking about house. Yeah, they have the house picnic that they do every year, but that's that's for the older house heads that know house, that was raised in this, that was at the warehouse, that was here through it all. You know what I'm saying? But we
The
should have our
pioneers.
huh?
The pioneers.
Yeah, the pioneers. Like we should have a Ultra. We should have a Miami Music Week here in
Yeah.
Chicago.
It's fun. I just noticed, and I didn't notice until you said it. Like, there's really nothing like that in Chicago. I know Movement just happened. That's like a whole techno event in Detroit,
Yeah, that's in Detroit.
Ultra. But then Chicago, where house music was like literally came from, there's not really a big event for that.
No, we don't have that. We should have like a music week here. We should have a lot more in the house community. And it seems like we just gave it away. And that's what I'm trying to bring back as far
Mm.
as this platform. I'm trying, hopefully, God willing, that it blows up the way it's supposed to blow up and we can bring that essence back, and people come here and don't have to go where in a Miami or whatever. Like
Yeah,
this is where
it's
this
local.
came,
Yeah, like
because Chicago's a dope city. You know what I'm saying? You have your
bro,
good and bad about it. I know you
dude,
came to visit.
Chicago was seriously like I really travel much in like the US, but Chicago, I love the city. The food was great. The people were awesome. Like it's such a great city, bro. Like no lie. Like
Yeah.
I had such a good time out there. I got to meet up with you.
Nah,
Like
that was
Chicago's
dope.
a
Like
great city, man.
I love LA too. Like I've been out there. I ain't been out there in a minute. I definitely want to come out there soon and come kick it with you guys. Like I say, everybody, even your guys that you brought, they brought good energy. They was so dope. And like I say, we really appreciated you coming out and stuff like that. That was dope.
No, not
And
thanks
the
for having me. That
vibes
was
that
super
you
awesome.
brought. Bro, you're a really good DJ. The vibe
Nah,
it felt
I just curate vibes, you know. I'm not I
hey,
appreciate that though.
no, you brought them, and it felt so good to actually see somebody else DJ. I don't know, like if that goes for you, but me, when somebody else does the same thing that I do, and I'm just sitting back and I'm like, yo, this dude is dope. Like I can I can enjoy it being a I would say a fan. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah.
was before you even like queued up, I knew what you was queuing on. I was like, oh, that's your joy. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it was it was very dope to just sit back and actually be a fan of it,
Oh yeah, that's why I love like going to events. Like I think for me DJing, I try not to do it too much because like I think if I did it too much, I just kind of lose the magic. You know what I'm saying? So like very selective on like when I DJ and like or like or where I do it. But going to shows like listening to other DJs, that shit inspires me. Like I wish I was able to like see a set of yours like live. You know,
Yeah,
very
like
soon, very soon.
very, very soon. Like I say, a lot of stuff that's going on right now. Like I say, I'm getting a lot of opportunities right now. But I will say this, like it's a little bit overwhelming. Like today, um, I gotta get ready because I'm booked for the whole week of June, and I'm actually doing some open format stuff.
Just stuff you didn't want to do,
The
but
stuff
you
that I
gotta do
didn't
what you
want
gotta
to do.
do.
Yeah, but the people I don't really do them events, but these people I done the fest last year for them, and they were so dope. And the people came up to me and was like, "Oh man, I love how you just curated the sound." Like they were so dope, and that inspired me and that motivated me to be like, you know what? This is what I'm supposed to be doing. And that I
Yeah.
do it for the love of seeing other people happy, other people dance, because when I'm in the crib DJing with me and my girl, or we just vibing, like that's something dope.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So
Man, I really love what you said earlier, just like you're trying to bring like some type of like a event to Chicago. Like you literally have something started and going already. And as long as you keep going and keep building, build more relationships with other people, that'd be so sick if you had like an event in Chicago once a year. It could be start. I mean,
that's the
maybe start
goal. Like I
small.
say, you
I'd
already
fly
know.
out there every year, be like, hey yo,
Y-
like, and then
Hey, you're a
spread the
part of it.
word.
Like you're already a part of the fam. Like I told you, you welcome anytime, bro. Like I I don't really I'm an introvert, but I sometimes like I don't know, it's weird.
Hey,
But
bro, I feel you. I'm introvert too, but like, if I like to talk to people, like good,
yeah.
genuine people, make connections, and then the vibe has to be right, and then then it's easier. If you're trying to be fake, like he's talking about earlier in the pod, we're just meeting the fake people, gatekeepers, and you can see right through that. You're just like, man, I don't know, I really don't want to talk to this person, but do I have to? And then you got to put on that mask, the invisible mask sometimes.
Oh man, I got stories, bro. We have to come back.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got stories, man. I don't like it. I'm not that person. Like
Mhm.
it's just crazy, but that'll be for another time. But I
Yeah,
got
that's another time.
stories. But but yeah, it's just the opportunities that I'm getting now, trying to reach deadlines, trying to put music together, is and work a full-time job.
Oh, bro, you that's a lot of work. People don't realize just like DJing, making music, full-time job, you got family, you got all these things going on. Like time, how's your time management, if I can ask you? Like, I have terrible
There is
time
no
management.
time management for me. I'm trying to figure that out. I asked my girl, like, she's good with time management, but me, I'm not. My days go by so quick. Like after this interview, I gotta put like some music together for tomorrow's
Yeah,
thing, but I don't really want to. I really just wanna
just chill,
like
right?
I wanna chill and go to bed, like or
Yeah, yeah,
something like
yeah.
that, watch a movie or something like that. But I it's hard, but when you want to do this, nobody's gonna do it for you.
Oh, phew, could say
No
that
one's
again.
gonna do it for you. So you just have to pretty much just put your
You
big
gotta
boy
figure it
pants
out,
on
man.
and just figure it out, man.
There's this, I forgot who said this, but they were like, as I got older, I realized something that no one's coming to save your ass. You
No
gotta put in
one,
the work. No one's
no
gonna
one.
magically come and be like, "Yo, Cash, like, I heard about your idea. Here's like $1 million investment or something." Like, I mean, that'd be
Oh
nice.
my
It might be
god.
possible, but it's kind of far reach. That's why, like, what you're doing is awesome. Where you're literally starting from the beginning. You know. So you got
Yeah.
the art what was it? The name house party
Yeah,
started.
the name house
Um,
party.
you got a
Like,
bunch of events starting out or, playing at events, build those connections with those people from your area. Because everything starts local. Like, you're in Chicago, I'm in LA, like, everything starts local. That's where you
but I
build
do
your
like
community.
how you LA guys, y'all stick together. I like a couple of your people have like, liked a few things and we became like friends like off of the social media thing, and I appreciate that. Like, I do love the support and stuff like that that you guys have brought, and I definitely want to come down there and do something with you guys.
Oh, man, if you come out here, I'll definitely try to set up something where we can, like, rent out a space, DJ, make content, and, just do some LA things, get some tacos.
Man, man, that's what I miss about y'all do got some good
Yeah,
tacos.
we got some good Mexican food
Y'all
out
got
here
some good
for sure.
tacos, bro.
Hey, I don't know about that deep dish, but,
Well, I like deep dish, but I'm weird. But a lot of it is like Chicago is tavern style. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and, I think I said this to you when I was visiting, I was like, "So, I think deep dish, you guys only eat it when your friends come from out of town. That's when you majority eat it," you know what I
No,
mean?
I really love Giordano's.
Yeah.
Like, I love their deep dish, but like I'm the only person who eat it. My girl don't eat
Yeah.
it.
No,
So
I mean, there's nothing wrong with deep dish. I think it's good. It's a different way of eating pizza, you know? I
yeah,
love,
I
like,
mean,
that cheese pull and, like, all that sauce. It's good. And the
yeah.
crust, don't get me the crust is good.
Yeah, but I mean, if you really want to come to Chicago and experience, like I will say yes, experience the deep dish, but
Yeah, you got to. You got to.
but tavern style is where it's at.
Yeah.
That's where you're gonna be like, whoa, I like this. You know what I'm saying?
A
What
good
is
pizza.
this?
Oh, man, alright, we're coming to the end here. I just wanna ask you one thing before I ask you another thing. Ranch on pizza, is that a thing in Chicago?
Ranch on pizza. I I don't think so. Is that
Okay.
a California thing?
Yeah, no, because I literally posted something where I said, "Do you put ranch on your pizza, or is that an LA thing?" I got flooded with comments saying like, "Oh, yeah, we do it. That's a Midwest thing." Like, "Oh, yeah, I'm from Orlando. I eat ranch on
Really?
pizza." But everyone from New York was like, that's like a no-no. You don't put ranch on pizza in New York."
Shit. I don't. New York pizza sucks. Like, whatever.
Yeah,
Listen, fight me on it, New
yeah.
York.
Oh, man, alright then. I'm gonna ask you this last question, and I think we're coming to this end of the pod. It's almost been an hour.
Okay.
Just one last piece of advice you wanna give out to anybody who's watching this.
Um, the advice that I will give to you is don't let nobody dim your light.
Mhm.
There's gonna be a few people who don't understand what you're trying to do. So they'll tell you, oh, this ain't gonna work. This ain't listen, that's your journey. Don't let nobody stop you from shining from doing what you want to do. You know, at the end of the day, you gotta go through it. Nobody else. So if making music or you want to be the best accountant that you want to be or whatever you want to be in life, I will say this, it's about risk. And
Oh,
without risk, there's no reward. So you sitting there on the couch, you watching somebody else live your dreams. Only way you're gonna get there is by doing.
100% facts, bro.
Yeah,
100% facts. And you know what? I'll just to end with this. The people that are gonna judge you the most are people that aren't doing shit. People that are doing something, they'll only encourage you and guide you.
that is facts right there.
Uh, Damn, bro. Hey, Cash, thank you so much for being on the pod. I had
Man,
a great
thank you
conversation, man.
for
Like,
having me, bro.
of course, this will definitely come on maybe like a couple weeks, but I hope you have a great rest of your night, dude.
Man, you too. Thank you. It's been a
Peace.
pleasure.